well, I suppose on the CFA front, I'm a Jeffcott member. I'm the Buloke West group officer, and I'm a farmer who I farm 1,600 hectares of cropping ground by myself, and I run another 800 hectares of grazing, and yeah, we do oat and hay, legume hays. We grow wheat, barley, canola, lentils in a cropping rotation. Over the last few years we've worked out new techniques of production, right through from essentially fungicidal treatments of cropping, right through into new techniques of how we make it during the making process, new technology using different machinery, chemicals. Yeah, not only are we making better hay, we're actually making it in a shorter window than we used to. So, yeah. So we're using microwave moisture meters on our balers. We're using the hay probes for monitoring temperature, and new techniques on the machinery side of it to get our window shorter for baling in sub 7 days, which is the key to keep the yeast and moulds lower. So the main, in our shed storage system, we're running plastic on the floors to stop any water or moisture coming up from under the stacks. That prevents damage to the hay, but also prevents the risk of water ingression, particularly in a heavy rainfall period during the summer months. The spouts on the shed are well maintained and looked after. The downpipes are a key. They are all massive factors that we've learnt in a CFA sense of why we're seeing hay shed fires. So they're a small temperature probe that's got a reader and a sender in it, and it goes back to essentially a base station that we have centrally located in our yard. So there's 20 probes that I run in 2 different sheds here. They're brought into the country by a company called FarmScan in Australia, and I'm not sure, these are the only ones I know of. I don't know whether there's other types, but really good way to find out what your temperatures are on any given moment. So I can look on an app on my phone and can tell me exactly what my temperatures are, but they'll also alert you to a certain parameters you want, and I have these so they alert me at 40 degrees and 50 degrees if we have that sort of situation. But at any time of the day or whatever, you can open up the app and see what the actual temperature are your haystacks. So, and we'll generally put these 10 per shed, scattered across the shed in different areas, but more than likely in the higher risk areas at the back of the shed where you obviously can't see and the ventilation is low. So yeah.